On this episode, we act sus.
Unfortunately, I have no idea what that means.
And the weird part about this is I've talked about Among Us before, but I got us covered for the first part of the show. Okay. Among Us has a lot of parallels with a show from 1997.
Okay, well, the Don't Know Show lives up to its name with the subject of chrome flags and a new drinking game that I am starting.
Yeah, but he doesn't even know his rules to his own game. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like Lee County. Lee County, Florida is giving out vaccines like he would give out PS5s.
And we talk about Shweebs in New Zealand. Now, Shweebs are not what you think they are, so look it up. And Smithies in the movies.
Or you could just stay and watch the show, and then you'd know what we're talking about too. Because I also cover painting with diamonds. And unfortunately, it's not what I thought it was going to be, because painting with diamonds sounds really cool. It's cool, but I'd rather have diamonds or Swarovski crystals.
And of course, we end the show with Dancing Robots, which Susie wanted to see. And of course, we needed to have on the show. Thank you, Susie.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and podcast.
Where we don't know anything, featuring the What Happened to the World Today guys, Steve and Scott. Remember, folks, this is your escape. This is your way to get away. We've survived 2020. Hopefully, you are listening to us as an escape to get away from your everyday problems and everyday challenges, because we're just a couple of idiots sitting around talking about things that we think you should know. Not talk about politics.
Well, not much.
Not talk about religion.
Not much.
Not much. But just have a good time and try and give you a escape from what's going on in the world today. And that's really what we're trying to do. So
exactly.
Scooter Pie. Let's take a look at the picture behind you. For those of you on the podcast, Scott has a black and white picture behind him.
It is not really a black and white picture, though.
It was taken in color. I think
it's just what it looked like. It's literally that much snow.
And it looks even worse, because that looks like the kind of snow that was kind of wet and kind of stuck on everything and became ice.
Actually, this is what happened. We got on, let's see, what day was that? The day before New Year's Eve, we got 8 inches of heavy, wet, sucky snow. And I mean nasty stuff.
That's what she said.
Yeah. And then on New Year's Day night, we got freezing sleet, freezing rain, and a little bit of snow. We ended up with like 1.5 inches. And then
that sucks.
On Sunday, I guess it would be. No, Saturday. On Saturday, we got fog at 24 degrees.
I love
That's
fog.
what fog at 24 degrees does to everything. It turns it so it looks like you're in a black and white crystal world. It really does.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, that's a great shot, though. You could actually you
could hurt yourself on that stuff.
I wouldn't mind you printing that out as a print for me, and sending me as a print that I could put in my office. It's actually a really well composed picture.
Thank you.
For something that I'm sure you were just going, I just got to capture this.
Well, I actually took a whole bunch of them. This was my favorite.
Yeah, I like it.
And the coolest part is I was doing this while I was driving.
Oh, yeah. Do me a favor. Just email me the...
Sure.
God, I'm so old-timey. Make me the print. Yeah. Just email me the print, and I'll get it printed out and put it up in my office.
You know what the coolest thing is? I'm doing this while we're doing the show because I can.
I used to live and do. The image behind me is an image.
Wait.
Oh,
Steve, what is that awesome image behind you?
It's neither awesome or an image. You can barely see it, but that is the Cancer moon that we talked about, the last moon of 2020.
The last full moon of 2020, not the last moon.
That's the last moon. It blew up after that.
Boom!
2020.
Hey, wait a minute. That's why the background looks like this. The moon blew up, and that's all we got left. Everything's black and white.
Yeah, everything like that. So yeah, it was a weird week. So I think this will be the last day for this. I shaved the sides off.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
have
yeah.
this.
Now you look like a biker. You should get
Yeah.
a tattoo on your forehead.
Yeah, no. Well, what should a tattoo be? Pair of scissors?
Oh, hey, no, it just doesn't cut it. Get it?
Very good. Wow. Scott's apparently awake this evening.
Yes, and no sugar
even
rush either. This is just my normal me.
Or you got a second win because of the fact that you were exhausted.
Oh, yes.
That could be it too.
And the cool thing is I get to stay awake tonight until 5 a.m.
And why is that?
I have to take my neighbors to the airport at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not going to go to sleep. It's pointless. I go to sleep at 1 o'clock. So what I'm going to do? Sleep for an hour and a half? No.
That's brutal. That's not
When I was out plowing snow, I was out up till 4. So this won't be that big of a
I
deal.
know, but still. You're gonna be tired now. But I was just doing a lot of funny surfing on the web.
You were?
And I don't know if you know this, but there's a popular game on the internet right now called Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Okay. Is that anything like what happened to that guy in Nashville that thought all the alien reptiles were among us?
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's a game.
Okay, thank goodness.
Where two guys are imposters. You go around doing tasks, and and then depending on how many players you can have up to 10 in the lobby. And if you have 10, you can have 2 imposters. They go around doing tasks or not doing tasks, and they kill people. And then you have to guess who the murderers are and vote them out. So each round you can have a vote and you vote them out and you eject them into outer space because you're on a spaceship.
Okay.
So you eject them. And one of the things I saw is the guy says, it doesn't really work, but I really am liking this Among Us game. In my family, we've got 8 kids, and the older kids enjoy playing the new live version of Among Us because we've got 8 in the family, so 8 kids and 2 parents. And we play a live version, and the tasks are their chores, like take out the garbage. And I'm like, vacuum and do the dishes.
Sure.
So he's got his kids, and then they get to go around and they put a piece of paper on them when they're dead, if they're the imposter. But in the meantime, he's got his kids doing the chores, playing the game live.
Okay, why not?
So I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty good.
The concept is if you want to get kids to do chores and learn responsibilities, you have to start to make it fun.
You got to trick them. Yeah. So I found this one for people that want to.
Let me guess. You're going to share.
Yeah. So that you can choose Donald Trump, and you can see he's got his little dog. So in the show, you can put hats on him, or in Among Us, you can put hats on him and stuff like that. And there's this little dog who is vice president, and then you eject him. And he Obama. Oh, it actually has words. Oh. We're just faking tasks. So yeah, that's just weird.
Okay, at least now I understand where this went. Okay.
All right. So then I didn't realize this, but do you remember the Teletubbies? Now you didn't have kids, so
no, but I do know about the Teletubbies because everybody was saying that the one Teletubby was gay.
Well, yeah, okay. Not only that, but it drove parents of my age group crazy because they did the again, and they would do the exact same thing again.
Okay.
So all these kids are watching. It's bad enough your kids will watch the same show 50 times.
Yes.
Right. When you have kids, they're like, let's see it again. But this show actually did it again. So what I'm going to share with you this time, on the bottom, what you'll see the characters from Among Us and what they look like. Then the top, you'll see the Teletubbies and what they look like. And what people are saying is they just pretty much stole the Teletubby characters for this. I understand. It's a direct ripoff from. So there's the characters. You see them across the bottom.
Right.
Purple, green, yellow, and red. Right. They got their little like face masks. Right. But if you look at the Teletubbies, if you modify the Teletubbies,
Oh yeah, look at that.
look at that. Cut the tops off of them bad boys. And there they are. That's them. You just you cut their tops off. That's pretty funny.
I get it now.
So I thought that was pretty weird that the Teletubbies are from Among Us. Let's see if this one. I think this one actually cuts them out. Let me share this one now.
Now you're trying to confuse me again.
So back to this. So there they are, right? There's the Teletubbies. Now watch. Whoop! There they are. There they are as the Among Us characters.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
I see it. Yeah.
Ta-da! So kind of weird. But yeah, so that's the one thing in surfing the web this week that I learned from the Don't Know show. Is Teletubbies are sus.
Okay.
And again, not knowing the game or anything like that.
See, I was wondering what sus was because I thought you were saying sucks and you missed the a letter.
No, sus. I'm saying again, Scott not being up on TikTok or
I have no children, so I don't have any. No,
Call of Duty this is just modern culture.
I know about Call of Duty.
You said
duty. Yes, yes.
We were waiting for it,
and we did not rehearse that.
We don't rehearse anything.
Of course. Well, that's not necessarily true.
We don't. Okay, again, here I'll do. All right, you make me share again. This is what we have rehearsed right here, and it's not even rehearsed. It is. Where is there? There you go.
There.
That's what we have.
Yep, that's what we have. That's exactly what we have.
That's what we go off of. That's our show subject board.
Which we don't necessarily follow either.
Wait, what fan is going noisy on me?
I didn't do it.
I got a fan making noise.
Most fans when they're running make noise.
No,
even when they're that one real quiet one that they advertise all the time.
Usually when they're going to go bad is when they make noise.
Oh, that's the squealing noise. Yes.
Yeah.
So I learned a lesson with those. If you take a long pair of tweezers and stick it between the fan grate when the fan's not running.
Is my microphone not working?
It's working.
Oh, it is? You can hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Because a whole bunch, I bumped the thing to try and get the fan to stop, and a whole bunch of warnings came up on my computer. And then I was talking, and you were like,
first it wasn't. I wasn't hearing you. You were correct. But anywho, if you pull the fuzz away from the center blade, and then you squirt a little WD-40 or better yet, chain and bar oil spray in there or silicone spray in there, you can increase the life of your little fan by 6 months.
Yep.
But don't do it while the fan's running. What? No. First, you don't want to stick the tweezers in there when the fan's running. And second, you don't want to spray in there because whatever's in front of it is going to get wet.
Yeah. So now it just keeps cutting out. Great. I'm not happy about that, but you can hear me, right?
I'll just mute you and I'll talk.
That would be a first.
Yeah. And then your sister will go, yes. Or is it Peggy that says that?
I don't know. But Mayim Bialik. So that is how you pronounce her name, Mayim Bialik. She has a new show out called Fun with Cats. No, Sheldon Cooper presents Fun with Flags, which we're going to get to. The Cat Woman or whatever. What's the name of the show?
Isn't it Fun with Cat?
No, Fun with Flags is the thing. Blossom's new show is called
Fun with Flags is the one from the Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory, yeah. What's her new TV series?
I thought it was Fun with Cat.
No. Call Me Cat.
Call Me Cat. That's right. Call Me Cat.
All right. So the whole premise behind this one is she's like a 39-year-old or something like that. But they're going to break the fourth wall. They're actually going to, during the show, like do a little that was for you, audience. We said that for you, and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how they pull that off.
Okay.
But Speaking of fun with flags, I found out there is a whole thing of like hidden things in your Google Chrome called Chrome flags. They're
Okay.
experiments that you can turn on and off. And I have no idea what they do, so I am far from going to
Take a
far from
chance.
click on them while
Okay.
we're on the show. But you can temporarily unexpire M85 flags.
Okay. I don't know what an M85 flag is.
I don't either.
Or an M86 flag.
Right. You can override software renderless. You can accelerate 2D canvas. So it's actually called Chrome // flags. Make sure you know the difference between a / and a backslash.
Yes.
/ leans forward. The / is usually over your enter key. Or no, next to your shift key. The one above the enter key is the backslash. That's usually used for networking. But JavaScript, play with JavaScript. It's all kinds of weird stuff.
Hey, that reminds me. All my Java got turned off on all my computers. It says they're not doing them anymore.
Use Vulkan as the graphics back end. So thread scrolling, previews allowed, ignore previews. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I have no idea what any of this is, but I just thought it was weird that they have this hidden thing that's like super long.
Yes. Well, you have to remember there are nerds and geeks that are so much into that they actually know all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, look at all this. I mean, that's a lot of stuff.
Yes, it is.
That's a lot of stuff for the Don't Know show not to know any of this.
Wait. Enable autofill. I know what that is.
Enables media feeds and backgrounds, permission chip. So I don't know. There's a lot of stuff there. So again, if you want to play with your computer and try and make it better.
Yes, if you have no friends and you want to play with your computer, this is how you do it.
Or just break it completely. That works too.
Yeah, that's what would happen if we did all that stuff.
But so apparently you have a show subject here because we do these once in a while.
Yep.
They're called drinking games.
Yes.
And we've had the Bob Newhart drinking game. We had the Santa hat drinking game where you put the Santa hat on the edge of the screen.
Yep.
Every time somebody wears a Santa hat, we did that. We talked about the face mask drinking game where you put a face mask on the screen and when somebody gets behind the face mask. So apparently you found a new drinking game. It's not one of the normal ones out there. Like never.
I did not find it. I invented it.
You invented it.
All right. I sort of plagiarized it a little bit.
Okay.
Remember the drinking game for Cheers?
Hi, Norm.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. This is a drinking game for people who are stuck inside and they're listening or watching to our show.
Okay.
Every time we're having a conversation and you say something and I say yes, you have to take a drink.
Well, that's not very often. You don't agree with me hardly ever.
I've had a few people say, you say yes a lot. So for shits and giggles, I decided to listen to the show.
You want to see if you can get somebody wasted on that.
That's exactly what I figured. There's no way they'll get through a show because I say yes a lot.
Oh, have you listened to it?
I also say, yes, I listened to.
There it is.
See? and of course, a lot of times I say correct because that is the proper way to say you're right.
Oh, I thought you were going to say yes again.
So, but for correct, instead of taking a drink,
take 2 drinks.
If every time you hear correct, you finally get to go to the bathroom from listening from all the drinks you've had.
No.
Why not?
No, it's like a lock-in. It's only an hour show. It's a lock-in.
It's a lock-in?
Please tell me you know what a lock-in is.
Yes, it's what happens when the police are outside and the principal did that in the school, walking tall or whatever.
It's a drinking game.
I don't drink, so that's why I invented my own game.
In college, they'd have bars in the college towns where they do lock-ins. You pay $20 or $10 as a college town.
Yeah.
and they lock the doors.
Well, we did that at school for prom.
And they lock the bathrooms. And for $10, you're drinking for free until somebody leaves or somebody goes to the bathroom.
Okay. So you got to keep the lightweights from drinking.
So trust me, they can make it for more than an hour. They don't need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So no going to the bathroom. So every time Scott says yes or correct, you got to drink.
No.
Once on yes, twice on correct.
Oh my goodness.
What?
You also have to remember who are listening to our show. They're not 20-somethings, I'm sure.
So that means they can handle it.
They can handle it better, right?
So what?
But they're not going to want to drink that much.
Well, the show's on, you can play it anytime. It's on demand.
That's true.
So
you have a valid point there.
So set it up for a time when you want to play the game and go for it.
Exactly.
Does that count?
It does. No, that's why I said exactly, because I don't want people to have to be drinking already.
Well, you can't change the game.
Sure, I can. I didn't say
can't.
that was either one of those words, so they don't have to drink.
Do you love your wife?
Of course.
Do you enjoy doing the show?
Wouldn't you?
This all of a sudden became a game of whose line is it anyways?
It wasn't mine, correct?
There it is. That's a drink. That's a drink.
So,
right.
But now see if this if the people who watch and listen to our show like it, they'll tell their friends about it. It's a drinking game, and maybe we'll get more hits.
Only if you play the drinking game. If you deliberately don't say the word yes, then it doesn't count.
But that's only today that I'm doing that to try to make a point.
How are people going to know if they like the game or not if you're not playing it? They are human beings. They have free choice and free will. They can decide whether or not to drink or not to see how many times you say it. They go,
now, were those human beings?
Or they're going to go, wow, that would be a great game if he ever said yes. But since he never says yes, it's a stupid idea.
Has anybody ever told you that never mind. I lost where I was going with that because you just ramble too much.
I don't ramble too much.
Wait, that's my job?
Yes, you do. See, you don't know how to play the game. Nobody's going to want to play your game because you're not saying yes anymore.
Okay. They have to be able to refill their glasses, don't they? So if I say yes,
they haven't
every 10 seconds, they're never going to get it done.
They haven't had a drink yet. How would they refill a glass that they haven't had a drink from yet?
Since we started this particular conversation, I've used yes and correct at least 5 times. And that's only like in 3 minutes.
Okay. Since we said to start drinking, you've only said it 3 times. You said yes twice and correct once. Because you said, well, I'm not going to say it, so the people don't get drunk. That's the whole point of a drinking game. I don't think you understand the concept of a drinking game.
Of course they do.
Okay, what is it?
It's for people to have a good time doing something and drinking along to a game. Not necessarily to get wasted. What? They're supposed to for sure get wasted?
Yes. That's the whole point of a drinking game. They could bow out at they could tap out at any time. They could take smaller sips. Okay, beer pong. You're throwing in
ping pong ball, right?
The whole point of the game is to get the ball in the cup.
Right.
It'd be a really stupid game if you just missed all night.
I understand that.
Do you?
I do. Because
do you?
When I do the Brewers games, well, not in 2020, of course, but beer pong is one of the games we bring.
I don't think you understand. I really don't think you understand.
You know what you don't understand?
You.
That's correct.
All right. So Lee County, Florida.
I know where that is.
Where is it?
By Lehigh Acres.
Where's that?
Florida.
Where in Florida? North, south, middle, east, west.
I want to say it's in what people would call the panhandle region of it.
The Don't Know Show, folks. Here it is at its best. You have no idea where Lee County is.
It's been a while since I've looked at it. But
So wrong.
wrong.
Guess again.
Is Lehigh Acres in Lee County?
I don't know. Let's see where Lehigh Acres. I've never heard of Lehigh Acres.
Lehigh Acres, Florida, is an unincorporated Lee County. I was right.
All right. How do you know Lee? How do you know?
Oh my
Lehigh
goodness!
Acres?
It's way down there on the Gulf.
Yeah, dope.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you know Lehigh Acres?
Susie's grandparents had a lot in Lehigh Acres. When they passed away, Susie's mom and dad inherited it. When they passed away, Keith inherited it.
Cool. So yeah, it's just north of Naples.
Naples,
Naples, which is Marcos Island.
Naples.
You know Marcos Island is, right? No,
yes,
you don't.
Out in the water.
Because you didn't know where Lehigh Acres was, and you didn't know where Fort Myers was. You didn't know where Cape Coral was.
It's out in the Wawa.
What is?
The island. Islands are always surrounded by water.
Marcos Island?
Yes.
Okay.
So what are they doing with the vaccine rollout there? Did they screw it up too?
All right. They treated it like they were giving away PlayStation 5s.
Oh.
So let me see if I can find the announcement. Where's the announcement? Florida Department of Health for Lee County said, we're going to start giving out vaccines on a first come, first served basis, starting at 8:00 in the morning on whatever day. So the vaccine distribution of 65-year-olds has been largely a first come, first serve across the county. In some cases, social distancing probably is. So they announced it that they're going to do this like 2 or 3 days beforehand. So people started lining up 2 or 3 days beforehand. I got to go to this picture. I got to do it. I
understand, because I saw this in another community that did the same thing, where people just brought chairs and they would just scoot their chairs forward every 10 minutes.
So that's them waiting for this is 6:00. This is in the afternoon. This is 2 days before the vaccine's going to be administered.
Right. You notice they all bring their own porta potties.
Hello. Well, they're going to give out the vaccine like the PlayStation 5. But okay, they do better at PlayStation 5. They give people wristbands and say, okay, go home and come in, you're here or there. And then when other people show up, they go, we've already given. You saw the people just sitting there in chairs right next to each other.
Yes.
Okay.
Although they were all wearing masks, which was commendable.
No, they weren't. That's the worst part.
I thought they did. It looked like the ones I saw.
No, some were not. Some can't.
Oh, that's true. They can't.
For medical reasons. But it's just so stupid. I mean, here you have this, and plus to make these people sit outside.
Right.
It gets cold at night there. Not as cold as it does here, but it gets cold.
Really?
But yeah, I mean, it was 80 degrees.
Oh yeah, 45 to 50 degrees overnight. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is just so funny. First come, first serve.
Yeah. Well, I never mind. I'm not going to say that because it's not really funny.
It's tragic. It's tragic that we're doing this. I mean, folks, now is not the time to go, the vaccine's here. I'm just going to do whatever I want. No, it's getting worse.
Yes.
Just wear your stupid masks and
over the weekend, we just broke another record.
It's crazy. And then we've got vaccines that are not getting passed out as fast as they should be. And we know this because Pfizer has those little tracking things on them that once it gets to where it goes, they hit the button.
Yep.
And they know that they've received it and they've opened it and they're moving it to the other temperature. And it's only got so many hours after they take it out of the super cold. But yeah.
And here's the worst part. You've got people in the medical profession that are ready to rock and roll and do this, but they're being forced to wait because the paperwork issues.
Well, I don't know what's causing all the challenges, but all I know is this has become a joke.
The word is cluster, and then the next word's the word we're not supposed to say.
FU COVID?
Yes.
FUCO.
Cluster FU COVID. I like that.
Yeah. But when we can travel again, I found a really cool place to go.
The Maldives?
No, we've talked about that before.
Yes.
How would you like to go on a Shweeb racer?
I don't know what a Shweeb racer is.
A Shweeb? A Shweeb racer is the world's first human-powered monorail racetrack. These aerodynamic pedal-powered racing pods are suspended 2 meters above the ground on a 200-meter overhead track. They have recently been modified with electrics, providing more speed than ever before. And
Okay.
where is this? New Zealand. New Zealand. Let's go to New Zealand.
Okay. That's
Check
on
this
my
out.
bucket list.
Check this out. How cool is that?
Pedal powered with a little bit of electric boost, huh?
You race them. There's 2 tracks and you race them. Do they have a video?
I'm a little
Locations
disappointed that they're enclosed.
You want them to be enclosed. Here you
Well,
go. There's the video.
can you pull it up a little bit higher? Center it?
I can't. That's as
Okay.
high as it'll go. Here, hang on. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to make it full screen. I'm going to... Is it in the share still or no?
Yes.
Now you just hit play. That's only music, so we got 50 kilometers. And you race.
Okay, it's 50 kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
Not the race isn't 50 kilometers. That's a long ass race.
I just told you how long the race was. It was like 300 meters.
Interesting.
Pretty cool, huh? How do you get out of this?
Somebody was thinking,
That was like the same one.
and how much it costs to do it.
Oh, there's the exit. Nope, that's not the exit. Oh, down here. There we go. But so book now. Book now and save 10%. How
And it's
much
only
is
a
it per
10-minute
person?
It's only a
What?
10-minute drive from Rotorua City.
So how much is it per person? $55 per person. $55 per person per ride. You race 3 laps around a 200-meter track.
Okay. So it's
Can you
not
operate-
necessarily cheap, but it's also kind of cool.
$55 ain't bad for something like that. What did
No.
I pay for the rail thing?
I have no idea.
80
Yeah,
bucks?
but what wasn't that like for a couple hours?
No.
How long
15
was
minutes.
it?
15
How long?
minutes. 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't there a lot more involved in it? Once you got down to the end, there's like food or something.
No, you bring your own food.
Okay.
You're making up your own little thing, aren't you?
I'll tell you something. When you speak, my mind is full of visions.
When I speak, you don't pay attention. Again, we're going back to that.
Oh, Steve.
But they're working on an age range right now, but we do require riders be at least 1.3 meters
That would make sense to me.
with a maximum height of 2 meters.
Oh,
Oh, here's a loaded one. Are they fun? Yes. What's the company who owns them going to say? No.
no, too much work.
No, they're not fun at all. Don't come here.
You know what's funny is that might be good advertising.
But it's in a whole place called Velocity Valley. They've got Free Fall Extreme, which is like airplane where it pushes the outdoor wind column. The indoor skydiving, skydiving. They got an Aerojet boat. They got the Shweeb, where you get in the little sacks and they slide you down like the slingshot. They got the bungee jumping. And then they got, I don't know what else they got. But yeah. So you get a 4-ride combo for $149. That's not bad. 8 family ride for $250. So it's a place called Velocity Park. You want to see it? You want to see Velocity Park? You want to see their video?
Sure, why not?
All right, I'll share it. Share. I'll go small screen here. That way you should have to edit too much. Music again. So you get to walk. That's exciting. There's the Rotunda bungee. Big crane goes up. You jump off that. And you fall to your death. The airboat's fun. Look at that. Nice shallow water. You can go out there and you spin.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Stand there with the muddy water with all the slugs and everything. There's the outdoor
fake parachute thing, yeah.
Yeah. There's your rice for the Shweeb.
So this is basically a high-tech
adrenaline
junkie theme park.
Yeah. There's that little swing. You've seen those.
No, I have not.
And then here's you've seen those swings. Slow is boring. You've seen these swings. You've seen these swings. You have them all over Wisconsin.
No, the kind of thing we have is the slingshot thing.
You have these swings.
I'll take
these swings.
I've never seen them. The only one I've seen is where they got the 2 towers with the dual bungee cords, and you sit in a cage and you're shot up in the air like a slingshot.
Yeah, they pull them tight. You've seen those. You just don't know you've seen them. Just like when I say something, you don't know I've said it.
You don't know because we're on the Don't Know show. Don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know nothing. All right. Well, all right. So speaking of foreign countries and technology, how would you like to have a fire-breathing drone?
See, now, no.
Why not?
Well, first of all, I know what stupid people would do with a fire-breathing drone.
What?
They would burn things up.
No. I thought they had a video of this thing working.
I'm glad they don't. Because that means they would have gotten too close to those wasps that are killing people.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're finding those the deadly wasps.
Yes.
And they're lighting them on fire. There was a video. It was loud. I don't know what happened to the video, but I'm going to share the picture so you can see.
Well, apparently what has happened is, and there's a remote Chinese county, Zhong, the village has been safe from deadly wasp infestation by this fire-breathing drone. Zhao?
Yeah, but thank you for playing. That's how you say Zhao.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
They had a fundraiser.
But look at the size of that wasp nest.
I know. Look at the size of the drone.
Huge.
It's carrying a full flamethrower.
Yep.
It's like a $13,000 drone.
Correct.
$13,000 drone. The flamethrower.
It obviously did exactly what it needed to do.
Oh, man. With all this talking, I'm starting to get a sore throat.
Okay. What kind of sore throat?
It was a sore throat.
Just a sore throat? Not a marshmallow sore throat?
Marshmallows don't give you a sore throat.
Do the marshmallows soothe your sore throat?
Yeah, that and the hot chocolate. Especially if you put a little,
that's the trick.
Especially if you put a little whiskey in there. Woo-hoo. No, but
I actually know somebody that likes to do what is it, Bailey's in their hot cocoa?
Bailey's, yeah.
And they say
marshmallows
sleep like a baby.
Marshmallows can cure or lessen a sore throat. This claim doesn't go too far, as there is scant scientific evidence that those sweet, fluffy confections do anything to calm a sore throat. But like I said, if you put the Baileys in it or you don't care. So that's always good. Marshmallow root isn't the same thing as marshmallow
root is a good thing, but marshmallow
that's not
root
the
is
same-
not what marshmallows are made out of, right?
No, marshmallows are made out of animals. They're not vegetarian.
Yes, you found that out.
Well, I didn't find it out. I knew that.
Everybody
knew
thinks
that before.
marshmallows are just like puffed up sugar.
No, that's cotton candy, baby.
That's exactly correct. It's cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
So
But yeah, marshmallow root they put in yeah, but no, it's not. Yeah, it's not the same thing, dude.
no.
So deal with it.
Okay.
But all right.
Now, speaking of dealing with it, now that 2020 is over with, we have to deal with 2021.
We do?
Yes. But you know what the potential bonus of 2021 is?
Does this have to do with your positivity message?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know where you were going with this. I thought you stuck another subject in there, and I'm like,
no.
what is he talking about?
It's about 2021.
So I have a new theme for 2021.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it a laid back theme?
Yeah.
Because you leaned back away from your microphone and you got quiet.
It's called Stay Positive, Test Negative 2021.
There you go. We can almost use it as the GPM.
But it's not. It's the GPM slogan. So, folks, I want you to get there. I want you to get there with Funguy the Entertainer. Funguy the Entertainer is going to help us stay positive and test negative. Take it away, Scott.
The New Year's baby has been born with a clean slate to start the year. Choosing to love, not hate, accept facts, not deny them, and listen to others, not shout over them. That is the promise of the baby New Year.
So was that a dig at me, not to shout over them?
No, actually, it was not. It's as close as I'm going to get to making a political statement.
Stay positive, test negative 2021.
I do like it.
So that's going to be part of our new GPM.
Sure.
Stay positive, test negative.
We should. Hey, hang on.
2021. We should trademark that. All right, there it is. Trademark 1/3/2021 at 5:51 p.m. Steve Allen on the Don't Know Show. Trademark. If you try to steal that, we will. We'll have our.
We will come to your house and eat all your food. See that? He's actually putting it in there so that it's all official.
Yeah.
Sometimes Steve is so smart.
No, but thank you for playing.
Okay. I'm kind of curious about this next subject matter.
What is our next subject matter?
I think, is this one of those things where you're supposed to try to touch your tongue to your elbow or something?
All right. Oh, is this the test? All right. I want to see if you can do this. All right. I need to bring my camera up. Where's my camera? All right. Can you see my hand?
I can see your hand.
I'm going to back up. I got to back up. All right. I would like you to. Oh, crap.
You want me to crap? I don't think so.
Oh,
I did that earlier today. And I'll do it before I go to bed. What did you break?
I almost yanked my computer off the shelf.
Ew.
That'd have been bad. Okay. So there goes my audio device again. Did it fail?
No, you're still there.
Oh, why is it doing that? Damn it.
It's that whole elephant rhinoceros thing.
All right. Ready?
Sure.
I want you to take your palm, put your arm straight out, palm facing down. And I want you to turn your palm up without turning your wrist.
Okay.
Go.
Is that supposed to be difficult?
Yes. Nope. That's not it. Palm's not up.
It certainly was.
Flat, like this. Flat. Get it to this position without turning your wrist. Come on.
That's right.
Keep going.
It's up.
No, you gotta have your shoulders parallel to the ground. You gotta
You didn't say that.
Do it. Do it. No,
that's turning your wrist.
Don't turn your wrist.
It doesn't work.
Yes, it does. This is so weird. Watch. You ready? All right, I'm not turning my wrist. Right? This and this. Did you see that?
Unfortunately, we can't really see it.
Now here, look. Watch. Here.
Right?
Here.
Here.
Up.
Up.
Karate chop down.
Karate chop down.
Okay, back over to your chest.
Back over to my chest.
Karate chop up.
Up.
Now lay your hand flat out.
And down. Hey, that's cool.
Isn't that weird?
It is.
That's weird that you could do that.
Somebody
Right?
came up with it. My way worked too, though.
You know, it didn't really because you can't fold your arm. You can't stay level. I can make all the
that part right.
Your arm still has to be extended out in front of you. Keeping your arm still extended out in front of you.
That's not necessarily true because it's
parallel to the ground.
Extended.
I didn't say. You can find all the flaws in it if you want. First off, I'm fat and out of shape.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably from going to all those movies.
Oh, what movies?
The Alan Smithee movies.
Oh, so I didn't realize that. I've seen a lot of Alan Smithee movies. He's a director. Do you know it's a legitimate director in the Screen Actors Guild, Alan Smithee?
Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I did not. Is he related to John M. Smithee?
Did you know the movie Dune?
I do.
He directed that.
Okay.
All right. Where is this? Here we go. What other movies did he direct? He directed Hellraiser 4. He directed the Twilight Zone movie. Well, as the second director. That's the one where Mick Vorro got killed and the two kids got killed by the helicopter. He was the second unit director there. This guy has directed a ton of movies. A ton. And when I say a ton, 2,000 is not an exaggeration. And he started directing movies and TV shows back in 1955.
That's pretty impressive. I'm looking at a lot of these are science fiction movies too, which is my
MacGyver, the TV series episode 2. The Twilight Zone. What other movies did I see that I didn't know he did? Hellraiser, Bloodline.
Oh.
Did you now see who it is?
Yep.
So
I like it.
Okay. There's also shorts that they've done on movies that Alan Smithee has directed. So when directors either don't feel like they got the use that they wanted or whatever, don't like the way their project turned out, or another director was hired and they had to come in and finish taking over the movie for them. There's a lot of different reasons, but the Academy came up with this. It was Alan Smith originally, but then they said no, that was too common, so that's why they made Alan Smithee. They made this name, who's a legitimate name, registered in the Screen Actors Guild. For when a director does not want to take credit for their work or does not want to be associated with a crappy, or it just didn't turn out the way they wanted to, that they could just. So he's got 114 credits.
That's amazing. I love it. So out of that 114, how many actual people are? It's probably still like 80.
But it's most of the movies do suck, right? Or not. But I thought Dune was a cult classic.
I would have to agree with that.
That was the one that surprised me was in the list. That Dune was Twilight Zone, the movie where the guy got killed. It was the second director where the helicopter. I could see that, that. But yeah, how crazy is that?
Yeah, it was kind of cool. You even had me going for a bit there.
I know.
It wasn't until I went and looked it up. I get it.
Which I knew you wouldn't do. So that's why I thought it was good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird though, right?
For those of you who have not been paying attention to the show, I very, very rarely look up the stuff that Steve puts up there because otherwise I know the answer and it's more fun if I don't. And then I can try to guess and learn.
Well, not only do you not know the answer, but half the time you ain't paying attention anyways. So, and you forget so quickly. It's not even funny.
What did you say?
Exactly.
I don't remember what I had for lunch.
Oh yeah. Did you guys go out to lunch today or no? Cause you were working doing plowing.
Yeah, we went out today.
Cool.
Yep.
Chili's
show playing.
Excuse me,
yes,
Chili's?
Chili's, yes. We went on Saturday. We went someplace I haven't been to in probably 3 decades.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Where's that?
Applebee's.
Oh, really?
It's
and
incredibly similar to Chili's, you know, for the type of business it is.
What do you eat at Applebee's?
Well, I ended up having, oh my God. I don't remember what I had.
I know. That's why I said it's not because there's no point. You don't know. That's why this is the Don't Know show.
It ended up being really, really, we ended up having a side order of their giant onion rings, a side order of their spinach, artichoke dip and chips. And then we split their whiskey ranch burger. Everything was delicious. French fries were kind of but the other stuff, the onion rings were phenomenal. They had a barbecue sauce to dip them in. Wowzers. Phenomenal, really? Phenomenal. The artichoke spinach dip was very, very good. I can't say it was like outrageous because it's good. I mean, artichoke spinach dip is either good or it's crappy in my opinion, and it was good. So, and the burger was very tasty. It was cooked properly but still moist. I like my burgers well done. I have trouble with pink hamburger, but I don't like charcoal briquettes.
Yeah, why do you like it so well done?
Because
are you afraid you're going to get raw burger somewhere?
I've had raw burger. When I was a kid, I used to eat cannibal burgers, but at some point, and I want to say it was probably in my 30s.
No, it was earlier than that, dude. It was earlier than that because when I first met you, I would tease you about, you're ordering well done.
Double cheeseburger, ketchup, mustard, only extra cheese, well done.
Yeah, well done, yeah. So what traumatized you? So lay back on the couch and tell us about it.
I don't remember. All I know is that at some point, all of a sudden, the taste of raw hamburger made me want to vomit.
Is that you or me?
Not me. I'm not doing anything. What are you hearing? I'm not hearing anything.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a text or what. I don't know what I heard.
You're a bell.
Huh. Very weird. Okay.
So anyway, I found this, and then at lunch today, Susie says, while we're watching our show, she says, I got a great show subject for you. I saw these dancing robots. I go, I already got them.
Did she really?
Yep.
Good for her.
She saw them and she loved them and she wanted to see them on our show.
Good job, Susie. Well, guess what? We have them. And Scott, both you and I have been DJs at weddings and nightclubs. And is it okay to say that these things dance? I can't play the music, so that kind of sucks. Is it okay to say that these things dance better than a lot of the people that are at?
Oh God, yes, it's so true.
So notice he even hits his mark.
Yes.
So here we go. I wish I could play the music quietly so I could. Yeah. Whee! Look at that. That is so awesome.
It is.
Look at this guy go. I mean, these things are getting impressive.
They are, because one of the things that they said that they were having trouble figuring out was how to keep them from, because they're top heavy, how to keep them from tipping over when they do stuff. And
Well,
apparently they
gyroscopes.
figured it
Look at
out.
this. Look at this move. Well,
Yep.
gyroscopes. It's the same way with partner dancing. These are the new contestants on The Masked Dancer this Sunday.
I thought this was cool.
They're having a dancing, whatever that is. Doing a Running Man. The funny part is they got the cameras and the drones and everything in there. There are no people watching them dance.
Right.
They're all watching them from somewhere on camera.
Yes.
I think that's the dance move from I can't think of what the name of the show is now. Nobody Keeps Baby in the Corner. Ta-da. Look at this guy. But I mean, it's the same thing as a I can't think of what it's called.
Oh, look at that. The thing's doing like a ballerina type.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Do you love me in the groove? Do you love me?
This is really impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean.
Now, one thing that I couldn't find when I did the research on this is how many hours were put into programming them. To
There were people in that one. There were people inside the barrier on that one. That was awesome. See them? There they are.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is. I am so glad because we know it's coming, and I want to be around long enough to see it work.
Yep, crazy.
I wonder if they could dance, if they could also paint.
They can do everything. They can do everything.
But can they paint with diamonds?
So 2018 is when they started doing their first. Well, this is something new. So this is the big holiday gift that I thought was pretty cool. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is really cool. Painting with diamonds. I'm like, wow, they're painting with diamonds. That's really cool. And, you know, like those got to be like really expensive, you know, like crystals, like Swarovski crystals and stuff like that. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, man. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I'm like,
surprise, surprise.
It's like paint by. Why did I? No, I don't want that. Go away. All right, something bad just happened to me here. I don't want to try my luck. I don't want. No, go. All right, there we go. I'm trying to share this now. So it's painting with plastic. So it's like paint by numbers.
Yes.
But or I don't know what that thing is. You know those little things that the little round things that you put on the little pegs and you melt it together? It's kind of like that. So you see you got all the little numbers with all the codes. You put in a tray and you pick up the little thing and you place them down on top of the thing. So this, you know, but they're only like $10 or $12. But you could actually do your own like picture, which would be kind of cool, right? This Four Seasons one, I got one like this I ordered. And I've got another one that's pretty cool, but there's Starry Night. But these are $20, but you can get them on Amazon. I got a Jack Skellton. I mean, some of these are pretty cool. I wish it really looked like that.
Right.
I don't think it really looks like that when it's done. I'll let you know when I get mine. I sent them to my sister-in-law. She's going to do them for me. So she gets them on Monday.
Do you have in your phone the time lapse feature?
The time lapse feature. Yeah. Why?
Okay. Because I found out mine has that. I did not know that. If you set up a tripod, you can do the time lapse feature as you're creating this. It'll look really cool.
Oh, I'm not creating it. My sister-in-law is. I don't have time for this. But I mean, how cool would that be if that actually looked like that when you got done?
Very cool.
I don't think it does, though. I mean, it looked cool. We'll find out. We'll find out. My wife's doing one. I should have told her that. That would have been cool. Oh, Las Vegas Golden Hour. Oh, that's cool. That one's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll have to get her that one so she can do that one for me too. But yeah, so you're gluing these little plastic things on, like, you know, like the little round things that you melt together and stuff like that. So you're not really, Painting by Diamond. So you put the Bossa Dynamics thing here also, it looks like.
Yes, that's why when I saw your video, I'm like, that's not the one I put in there.
So I'm deleting that out.
Okay.
I didn't catch that you added a subject that I already had, but that's okay. That's good. That's good. It shows that we're both looking at the same what's going on in the world today.
Correct. So how are we doing on time? Because my clock says long time.
It says 58. So
All
do you
right.
want to do the last one, or do you want to go right to the word of the week?
I think we should do the word of the week.
All right. So I'm going to take this last one. And why don't you tell us what the word of the week is?
The word of the week is V card.
Oh, I know what that is.
Is that of a JJ?
That means you have one.
Ooh.
That means you're a little girl and you're a wussy.
Oh, looky.
You know what a V card is? A V card is a virtual business card. You don't actually give anybody business cards anymore. You now give them your V card.
Oh, because that's not what this says. This says that you don't lose if you lose one's V card. It means you lose your virginity.
Oh well, yeah, that's the other fun meaning. Yeah.
Oh, this is one of those like I was coming up with where new meaning for an older word or phrase.
Got it.
Oh,
that's why I like
it.
So it's a term used to define one's virginity. Yes.
I get it. And now it is virtual business cards.
Yeah. Term one virtue. All virgins have a V card until they cash it in for sex. But that's old. That's from like 2004. But it doesn't mean that anymore. So they take some fun stuff and they make it stupid.
Yeah. I've been noticing that's been happening a lot lately too. We went through a really bad phase where you weren't allowed to have any fun in life for a while. It was starting to come back and people were starting to say, you know, we're adults, we're human, and sex is fun. Why are we, hiding behind everything like in the old days? And now it's like weird again. It's like now you can't talk about shit again. It's like, what the hell?
Is this where at work you could be searching up virtual contact files and search up V card and get all kinds of bad stuff on your.
Oh yeah.
Hey, IT. I was searching up virtual contact files. I searched up V card and all these pictures started just popping up on my screen. I swear to God, I wasn't doing anything wrong. So use that at work. Tell them the Don't Know Show told you it was okay.
Certainly. And of course, if it works for you, remember,
let us know.
We only want 10% of that week's paycheck.
Let us know. Yeah, because you got to keep your job.
That's right. Hey, I came up with a way for us to finally make money.
Yeah, we need to do that. I can't. Caramba. Yeah, we need to start monetizing stuff.
One of the things that I want
we have to get our shirts going.
Yeah,
we've got to get that site going with the shirt. The Don't Know Show, Don't Know, Don't Care shirts. We got to get that stuff going, man. Got to get that going. Got to turn that on.
Theoretically, things are one of the reasons that I'm as pumped up as I am today. I finally gotten out of the funk that I've been in for the last 6 freaking months.
We're here to funk you up.
Yes. So one of my New Year's resolutions was to get remotivated because you know how I used to be. I was always on top of stuff. I had stuff on my website.
And she said, get off of me.
Yeah, she liked being on top. I had things on my website 6 months in advance. Right. I was always on top of it. And now,
so does that mean we're going to get to do our new cooking show? Cooking with Cleavage? That would make us money.
All right. I am so glad that this came at the end of the show because Susie doesn't ever see the end of the show.
You're welcome. I have to do that. Cooking with Cleavage. I'm telling you, get a new girl every show. We do Cooking with Cleavage. I'm telling you, it's a hit.
Okay.
I got to start doing it.
Are you going to have Peggy be the first one?
She won't do it. I begged her to. She won't do it.
Yeah. Well,
so
she's always been a little shy.
I'll just get the Cleavage girls. She likes being behind the camera.
Yes.
So I'll just get the Cleavage girls.
Okay.
I'm in Vegas, for Christ's sake. Come on.
I understand that.
I could walk down the strip and have people cook with cleavage. I have a toaster and have them just put the toast in there.
Yeah.
Cooking with cleavage. Just take the shot.
That's right.
My buddy Mike would do it. Remember, he's the breast photographer I know.
Oh, yeah.
Remember I told you about him? Every one of his pictures of food.
Okay. It works for me.
Yeah. All right. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching. I'm glad you made it to the end of the show.
If you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
I want to help us with cooking with cleavage. Or if you want to be the best photographer we know.
there you go.
Go down to whathappened.world. Communicate with us. Contact us. I'm telling you, man, that's a new franchise for us right there. I'm telling you, we can do a OnlyFans cooking with cleavage. We can do a. It's got to happen, man. I'm telling you. I know we're going to make money on that. Just got to do it. I've totally lost track of what I'm doing, but I want you to live every day. And we'll see you on the next show. And I hope that next show is cooking with cleavage.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and cook with cleavage.
Be crazy, but you still amaze me.